HappyThumbsGaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Lego The Hobbit Level 3 Azog The Defiler Story Walkthrough. We pick up a couple trophy achievements. One's for just picking up over 99 Lego loot, and the other one's for completing the level. We do need the 25k for the Master Burglar Stud requirement. And other than that, we're basically just following the stud trail. And once you get to this point where you see your homies on horses up ahead of you, it then kicks into the cutscene. We'll be right back.
After a long journey through the Shire and beyond, Bilbo and Gandalf the Grey caught up to the company of dwarves. Their adventure was about to begin.
Wait! Wait! I signed it.
Welcome, Master Baggins, to the company of Thorin Oakenshield.
Alright, you'll probably notice the audio dropped there again. Unfortunately, there was another copyright match with the song in the background. I've actually turned the music off for the game, but these cutscenes still have some background music that I can't control. So, unfortunately, I had to remove that out, and you had to listen to my nasally drone a little bit more. But good news is we'll get right back to the action, and you won't have to miss out on any more for this video. It's a nice beard you got there, sir. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. Alright, since you are extremely observant like myself, you probably noticed a nice red shiny apple up in a tree at the top of those rocks. So we know we got to get up there. We just got to figure out how. So I don't want to spoil it for you, but the game actually tells us. So we'll figure it out here in just one hot second. We got to clean up everything around the campfire here. And you can see it's kind of indicating that we should hit the old triangular button so we can switch to our other character. And it's doing that because we need to use him. Oh no! I try to avoid falling off. Doesn't work. So here you go. You can hit the informational stone. It says a Lego pole, giggity, is pretty good for climbing. Giggity, giggity. Alright, so like I said, I failed. I did not escape the fall. And we will get set up here with our dwarf. Get up there. Now climb them. Alright, so cool little feature. Haven't seen that at all. If it's been in past Lego games, it must have been Indiana or something, because I've pretty much played them all at this point. And we can see we got another little dwarf buddy up here we can use. But we actually have some bricks to build, or some blocks rather. So we're going to use those and create a little ladder. But this time, we have another informational stone. And we're not going to use it because we already know what we need to do. Basically, this one stacks up 2 dwarfs, and now we got the super dwarf. It's kind of like Transformers coming together to create, I don't know, pick your favorite awesome giant robot. Mine's probably going to be, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones, right? I don't know. Back on topic. Once you get up here, go ahead and switch to your buddy with the axe and use an axe. One thing I want to say about this Lego game is not only have they included all these informational stones that kind of like tell you what you need to do and all that, it's also getting pretty good. There seems to be a priority in the code that you don't see as far as characters. So when you hit the triangle or the character switch button, depending on which platform you're playing on, it kind of has like a default list, like, you know, if you're needing, like right here, if there's another dwarf available for stacking, switch to him. Because instead of switching right back to Bilbo, it goes to the dwarfs all the way up. So that is really cool. It helps me, especially creating these videos, not having to switch all over the place. It doesn't always work, but most of the time, it's coming to save our butts. All right, so we are at the very top now. We have found ourselves this apple. And there's a couple of little Lego loot items bouncing around. We'll grab those because, hey, you can never have too much loot. And then we'll jump all the way down. Luckily, there's no fall damage. No friendly fire. And then we'll feed the horsey. Whee!
What was that?
Orcs. There'll be dozens of them out there.
You think that's funny? You think a night raid by orcs is a joke?
Didn't mean anything by it. You know nothing of the world.
Don't mind him, laddie. Thorin has more cause than most to hate orcs. After the dragon took the Lonely Mountain, King Thror tried to reclaim the ancient dwarf kingdom of Moria. But our enemy had got there first. Moria had been taken by legions of orcs, led by the most vile of all their race.
You had no idea I was going to make an appearance in this game, did you? Yep, that's me, the Pale Orc. I am overweight, super pale, and often angry when forced to do manual labor, or if someone's trying to be better than me, like Doug. Doug's always turning me into the Pale Orc, trying to get trophies before me. And you know what? I don't stand a chance. Dude's got double the platties I got. And, yeah, anyways. So, here we go. We got 10 orcs we got to take out as indicated by the icon up top. We just nailed off number 10. And once we get that done, we can go ahead and clean up any extra studdage laying around. Now, there, as mentioned at the very beginning title screen, we are required to get 25,000 studs in order to get this. Don't stress too much about these in the story mode. We can come back in the free play with the Red Brick Stud Multipliers and get those. And we're about ready to pick up our 99th piece of loot here. Bam! Booyakashow! Hardly burglar material trophy achievement. So that's something you'll get regardless. It's just a matter of, you know, you may have already gotten it, and you may get it here in 10 seconds from now. It's simply a matter of how many things you've smashed, whether you've perfected some of those, you know, specialty bricks in the last level, things like that. So once you get 99, I think it's 99 or more is when you get that, when you unlock that. So, oh yeah. Here we go, another counter up top with, this time they've got some silver shielding. So we got to watch out for that and give them a little extra pow when you're aiming for that kissa. Just in case you're wondering what that's all about. Pow! Right in the kissa. Alright, so got that. We're just giving our cha-cha a little bit of exercise here. Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. We got 2 more now, so you can get carried away here, and you can fight like 100 orcs. But you got to make sure that the ones indicated above are the ones you're fighting. See, I'm fighting more than I need to. I need to single out these guys with the silver on, and you know, the ones that are all blinged out. And once you get all those taken care of, it gives a quick screenshot of, well, you know, I guess this one's a little more appropriate. Maybe I'm not the Pale Orc. Maybe I'm one of the Pale Orc minions. This guy's doing manual labor, and that seems to fit my MO a little bit more. Grumpy, pale, overweight, and manual labor involved. Alright. So team up with one of your dwarves, and ooh, I see his knickers. Those are lovely. And eventually, basically it takes 3 different attempts, 2 swipes, and then a final attack. It kind of has a cool little animation with one dwarf jumping off the other dwarf's shoulders and slicing him to pieces. But we're going to need to team up with some dwarfs again. For a hot second here, I thought I needed to use my human tetherball grapple hook, but that's coming in a second. So we're going to team up with this guy and get our smash on. I'm still learning the names. I'm trying not to say them too much because I don't know them yet all the way, and I don't want to like slaughter them, so I'm going to call him this guy. And that guy. And the guy with the gold stuff on him. Get him. Right? You got it. Get it, got it, good. Alright, so again, you can get lost here and continue to fight orcs coming in. But target the main baddies. And then once you get a little bit of freedom here, go over and build the grapple. And then switch on to, what is it? I'm not going to take your chance here. Switch on over to the human tetherball. It works better. If you've never played tetherball, Google that. You'll see what I'm talking about. And get ready. We're going to get our grapple on right here. Once we get the right character, that is. Spam, 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 spam that button. As you can see, once you get that grapple pulled, a couple of archers drop down. And their armor isn't very strong, but they do have a little bit of a long-distance attack. So try to get up close to them and get them, or they will continuously murder you. Alright, so we got another big angry Brian running around here, so team up with one of your dwarf buddies and spin to win, or whatever the animation may be. As you can see, I'm getting murdered here over and over again. Or I am murdering people over and over again. I had my roles mixed up there. Alright, same difference, right? Team up, get that final bash in. I'll say blow, but that wouldn't have sounded right. So we'll go ahead, and then you got to go up to the very back to that other tall, rolling, I don't know what the heck to call it. Kind of like a Trojan horse. Got some dudes up top. Go ahead and get them, but we got to bleak a shout the bottom first, so ow. A couple of goldies come out. You know, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world to go ahead and grapple that and then take the archers out first, because then they wouldn't have been attacking you from a distance right here too. So either way works, I think. Maybe you have to do it this way. I'm not 100% sure, because I did it this way. Speaking of doing it this way, real quick, I had some major issues. I don't know what it's been the last 2 days with my equipment and just bad luck. But yesterday I had audio issues where my one of my converter boxes went out and I was no longer able to pass audio through it, so I had to improvise and find another way. Solve that. Took a little bit of time, more than I would have liked, but I got it fixed. And then today I've been having recorder issues. My capture device is like not very happy with me for some reason. I am actually running out of time for this rant before we get to a cutscene, so I may continue it afterwards. We'll see how I feel after watching, well, a little cinematic story about myself, right? Ooh, knocked his block off!
Defeat and death were upon us. Thorin stood alone, wielding nothing but an oaken branch as a shield.
Alright, the Battle of Azog. Well, the old-time battle. Keep in mind, this is just a flashback, peoples. And these are just a little campfire story the dwarves are telling the old Bilbo Baggins. Alright, so wanna point something out here. There is a little crack in the wall over here, normally referred to as a butt crack. And there's actually a Minikit inside of it. It's right over there to the left-hand side of your screen there, right behind Azog. And I'm going to stay away from it. I had some troubles, as I mentioned, with my recorder. And then I had some troubles with some bad luck. I actually knocked that open and then ended up getting knocked into it, and I got it. So I had to start over. And, yeah. And then when I started over, I didn't totally revert my save. And at that point, I thought I was good. But unfortunately, at the end, it counted the Minikit. So then I had to revert my save and play it for the third time. And on my third time, I successfully made it all the way through. Ready for this? Capture device, quit capturing at about 7 minutes into the capture. So video's 25 minutes long before I speed it up a little bit and cut some things out. And holy cow, are you kidding me? 3 times I played this level and I still don't have what I need? Well, in the end, I ended up using the majority of playthrough 2. I finished my game without a Minikit, so I'm on track with that. So I just said, forget about it. And just went ahead and used my second run with a few elements of the first run and a few elements of the third run. So you couldn't even tell. That's how slick I am. So no, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Although it does edit together rather nicely. And you know, to get back on track here with the story, if you want to grab that Minikit down below in the crack, feel free. We're kind of sticking away from them for a few reasons. One is we don't want to end up with an excess of 10. I know we've mentioned this in a previous video, but we'll mention it real quick again. Basically, in Lego games, you often will find Minikits along the way in your story missions. And then you return to free play, and some of those Minikits will respawn, and they will actually count to your total. So you'll end up grabbing 1 or 2 of those Minikits on a level, or 4. And you'll end up with 12 or 13 Minikits for a level. I've even had somebody report 14 Minikits in one level. That is redonkulous. And essentially, it doesn't affect you much. There's only been one game in the past, and it got fixed. Here we are again with our, what did they call it, the loop? I don't know. I call it the human tetherball. Or the grapple swing. Either way works for me. But we're just going to use that and slide on over and then continue the fight. It is a QTE, well, yeah, quick timing event. And basically you just got to hit the right button at the right time and then make your way all the way through. Oh, look at that. What up, boohoo? Shout out to my Team Canada, BHU 420, making a short appearance in Lego The Hobbit. Didn't know you were hanging out in Middle-earth. Yeah, just hit those buttons at the right time, and you'll eventually slice it. Well, I'll let you watch the cutscene.
Azog had been defeated. And I thought to myself, there is one I could call king.
And the Pale Orc, what happened to him?
He died of his wounds long ago.
Ruh-roh. Alright, first of all, yay, we beat the level. And got a trophy achievement for that. And we're also going, let's comment on that telephone scenario there, the busy signal, and please hang up. But that was good stuff. I love all the little stuff they slide in that makes these games fun for everybody. So, alrighty. So 25K was achieved, so we got the Master Burglar status. We also, like I said, there was an issue with the Minikits, so we'll just move on. And because I had to do some crazy edits with some stuff and blase, I did not actually show you all the new encounters. So, unfortunately, yep, sorry, just didn't work out. But that's the final screen there. You can see we're right on track with no Minikits, no treasures, and we are good to go. So that's going to wrap up Lego The Hobbit Level 3, Azog The Defiler Story walkthrough. And, yeah, what a mess this level was for me. Hopefully it turned out all right on your side as far as watching it and finding the information. This game does a really good job of telling you and showing you what you need to do. So I don't know how important these story missions are for you guys, but you know what? If you like them, why don't you head on over to one of our social pages. You could go to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. You know, your subscription means a lot to us, and anybody who's reached out and talked to us sees that we do care because we answer all of our questions, and we even talk to the trolls. So if you're a troll, you got something to say, troll on, let's see it. Let's do it. Let's chat it up. Oh, yeah. All right, so other than that, head on over to HappyThumbsGaming.com. As of this recording on April, whatever it is, 2014, Doug is almost done with the trophy achievement guide, and it should be up on our website probably in the next day or 2 at the most, so before the weekend. So check that out. Let us know what you think. And as always, until next time.